virtual friends, we are going to continue today reading Mercy Watson to the Rescue. We are on chapter 5. And so far, who can remind me what's happened in our story? Give me like a quick synopsis. Alyssa?
That they gonna fall and they thought that he's gonna fall fire.
Yep. Their bed fell through the floor, and they think that Mercy's going to do what? Call the fire department. Is she going to do that?
No.
Nah.
She went to go look in the kitchen, see if it was really a lot of toast.
I'm looking for friends that are going to raise their hand if they want to comment. Quinn?
She didn't see any buttered toast or buttered toast crumbs, so she went to the neighbors. So Baby loves the sheriff and always has sugar cookies. So Mercy wants some sugar cookies now.
Oh boy, let's see if she gets some. Chapter 5. The Lincoln sisters live next door to the Watsons. Eugenia Lincoln is the older sister. She has many opinions. One of Eugenia's opinions is that pigs should not live in houses. Eugenia often says, "Listen closely to me, baby. Pigs are farm animals. They belong on farms. They do not belong in houses." "Yes, sister," says Baby. Baby Lincoln is the younger sister. She is the baby of the family. Baby agrees with everything Eugenia says. It is easier that way. What do you think would happen if she disagreed? What do you think would happen if she disagreed with her sister?
The older sisters be mad at her.
You think? Yeah. Does Eugenia, does she maybe sound like a person that has a lot of opinions? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Secretly, Baby has an opinion of her own. Baby's opinion is that Mercy is good company. These are the sisters. This one's Baby, and this one's Eugenia.
Let me see. Oh, why does Eugenia look like that?
I remember
Bananas. Bananas.
At the Lincoln sisters' house, Mercy looked into Baby's window. She could see Baby sleeping. Mercy pressed her snout up against the window pane. "Oink," said Mercy. But Baby did not hear her. "Snuffle," said Mercy. But Baby did not wake up. Mercy tapped her hoof against the window. Baby sat up in bed. "Who's there?" she said. It is a grown-up. Baby saw Mercy's snout pressed up against the window. "A monster!" shouted Baby. "A monster at my window!" Mercy shook her head. What do you think she's thinking? What do you think she's thinking?
It's not a monster. It's somebody that they know probably that she thinks.
It's Mercy.
Oh, you don't see me.
"Sister," shouted Baby. "Help, help, a monster!" Eugenia woke up. She did not put in her teeth. She did not put on her glasses. Eugenia went straight to the phone and called the fire department. "There is a crisis of an uncertain nature at 52 Deckwood Drive," said Eugenia Lincoln. "Come immediately." And then Eugenia put on her robe and rushed to Baby's room. In her own opinion, Eugenia Lincoln was very good in a crisis.
Why her chin go up like this? This coming, her chin go up like this.
That's just how the illustrator drew her.
It just,
She's got a unique chin.
it go down to the curve. Like a banana. Alright,
Chapter 6. "What is going on in here?" asked Eugenia. "There's a monster outside," said Baby. She pointed at the window. "That is not a monster," said Eugenia. "That is the pig from next door." "Mercy," said Baby. Eugenia shook her fist.
she look like, it's coming, she look like,
Mm-hmm.
Is it the 9 or the 3?
I'm gonna get you.
What do you think?
Night. Because they were sleeping, so how would it be morning?
In my opinion, said Eugenia, pigs belong on farms. Yes, sister, said Baby. Eugenia tapped a knuckle against the window. Get out of my yard, she shouted at Mercy. Oh, sister, said Baby. Don't yell at her. You'll hurt her feelings. Sit up, friends. She doesn't have feelings, shouted Eugenia. She's a pig. Oh, said Baby, I'm sure you're wrong, dear. I am not wrong, Eugenia shouted. I'm never wrong. I know a pig when I see one.
It's actually morning. Yeah, it is. Open the door.
Friends, I'll wait. I'll wait. Eugenia scowled. She pressed her nose against the window pane.
Now I can see because you guys should know that
Eugenia stared at Mercy. Mercy stared at Eugenia. Pig! Shouted Eugenia. She turned and ran out of Baby's room. Oh dear, said Baby Lincoln. Oh my.
Why she look so mad?
Chris, I'm over here. Chapter 7. Oh my goodness. Look at Mercy's face in this picture. Are you ready?
Yes.
It is morning.
It looks like it's just maybe starting to be morning. Like maybe it's like dawn when the sun is first starting to come up. Chapter 7. Eugenia ran towards Mercy. Mercy's heart beat faster. There's going to be a chase. Mercy loved a chase. She let Eugenia get very close to her. Oink, said Mercy, dashing away. Get out of my yard, shouted Eugenia.
Oh, ladies, come on.
How do you think Mercy's feeling right now?
Happy.
Happy. She's feeling
Oh,
so.
thank you for raising your hand, Lorenzo. How do you think she's feeling?
I think she's feeling happy.
Yeah. Mila?
I think she's feeling sad.
You think? I don't know. Oink, oink, said Mercy. She ran in circles. She kicked up her heels. No pigs allowed, Eugenia shouted. Oh, sister, said Baby. Please be careful.
She look like you gonna hurt that puppy. That's
Kristen?
feeling.
If you notice, she's mowing the lawn.
She's what?
If you look very on that page, when you see that grass going up.
She's kind of kicking grass up. She's running so fast.
Yeah, she's like, I'm a fast son.
Hey, Sarah.
She's happy.
You think she's happy? She's got a
Yeah.
smile on her face?
Yeah. And the little sister looked like, why would you chase that little piggy? She wanted to keep the piggy.
Mm-hmm. Can you scoot forward a bit? Thank you, love. If you guys look on this page, what do you see in the sky?
The nighttime.
What do you see in the sky, though? Can you see them? Yeah, there's stars out. So it looks like it's still a little bit dark outside in our story. It still must be nighttime. Araya? You want to wait? Okay, tell me in a minute. A siren wailed. A fire truck pulled into Lincoln's sister's driveway. Ned and Lorenzo got out of the truck. Do you think that's the emergency? Ned asked. Could be, said Lorenzo. Ned and Lorenzo sighed. You never know with this job, said Lorenzo. You're right, said Ned. You never know.
One name is Lorenzo.
Chapter 8. Ma'am, said Lorenzo to Baby, did you call the fire department? Oh dear, said Baby. I did not, but Eugenia may have. Who's Eugenia? Asked Ned. My sister, said Baby. Is that her? Asked Lorenzo. The one chasing the pig? Yes, said Baby. That's her. Baby and Ned and Lorenzo watched Eugenia chasing Mercy through the yard. Lorenzo cleared his throat. And what was the emergency exactly? Asked Ned. I thought I saw a monster at my bedroom window, said Baby, but it was not a monster. It was just Mercy. Mercy? Said Lorenzo. Yeah, the pig, said Baby. The pig who lives next door. I see, said Ned. Eugenia does not care for Mercy, said Baby. In her opinion, pigs belong on farms. There's something to be said for that opinion, said Lorenzo. Ned nodded. Help, shouted a faraway voice. Help us! Help! Help! Did you hear that? Asked Ned. Somebody's in trouble, said Lorenzo. Let's go. Where are they headed? Where are they headed? Where are they headed, Riley?
They're headed to the pig's house.
They are, I think. Chapter 9. Ned and Lorenzo ran towards the call for help. They went into the Watsons' house. Help! Ned and Lorenzo looked up. They saw a bed hanging out of the ceiling. They saw Mr. and Mrs. Watson holding on to the bed for dear life. What does that mean, for dear life?
To save her life.
Alyssa, what does that mean?
For life.
For life? What does that mean, though? Like, Madison?
Like, so you don't like die?
Like, they're so scared. Like, they think, like,
You're gonna die.
they're so scared. Yeah, like, they're holding on for dear life means, like, they're holding on so tightly, right?
Like,
Yeah.
like a net.
Like, they don't know what's going to happen
Like
next,
a
right? We are saved, cried Mrs. Watson. Of course we are saved, said Mr. Watson. Mercy has alerted the fire department. She is amazing, said Mrs. Watson. She's unbelievable. She's a porcine wonder, said Mr. Watson. Ned and Lorenzo ran upstairs. They picked up Mr. and Mrs. Watson. The Watsons' bed sighed loudly and crashed all the way through the floor. That was a close call, huh?
Yeah.
They would have moved in ink.
Boom! Mrs. Watson looked at the hole where the bed used to be. I have always believed very firmly in the fire department, said Mr. Watson. As have I, said Mrs. Watson. As have I. From outside the Watsons' house came a squeal. Gotcha! Shouted Eugenia. Oh no. What happened?
No, Mercy got caught.
What happened, Quinn?
Mercy got caught.
Oh no.
No.
Find out. Chapter 10. Ned and Lorenzo and Mr. and Mrs. Watson all went outside. Eugenia was sitting on the ground. Her arms were wrapped around Mercy's neck. Her cheek was resting on Mercy's back. Eugenia was breathing very loudly. How do you think Mercy's feeling? How do you think she's feeling, Sarah?
Hurts.
You think she's feeling hurt?
Yeah.
Look at her face.
Happy because she's letting her hear she was being mean to her.
Harley, what do you think?
I think Eugenia is tired of running.
You think she's tired of running?
And she's happy she got her.
This pig, she said, was on my property. We'd prefer that you did not call her a pig, said Mrs. Watson. We would prefer that you call her a porcine wonder, said Mr. Watson. After all, she did save us. She's a hero. That's a pig, said Eugenia. She started to cry. There, sister, said Baby. She bent over and patted Eugenia on the back.
So how did
Friends that are sitting near the table, I need you to sit with your hands in your lap. Every time you bump that table, it bumps our iPad and makes it blurry for our
So how
virtual
did
friends.
the bed fall?
I don't know. See if we find out.
There was too much weight.
Mercy yawned. She was very tired. I guess that's it, said Ned. Yep, said Lorenzo. Our work here is done. Wait, said Mrs. Watson. It's almost time for breakfast. Oink? Asked Mercy. That's right, breakfast, said Mrs. Watson. She kissed the top of Mercy's head. She looked up at the firemen. Do you boys like toast?
The red
Oh, look at it.
butter.
It's butter and toast. Butter and toast.
Almost done. In the Watsons' house, around the Watsons' kitchen table, sat Eugenia, Lincoln, and baby Lincoln, and Mr. Watson, and Mrs. Watson, and Ned, and Lorenzo, and Mercy, of course. She was at the head of the table in the seat of honor, and in front of her, on her favorite blue plate, was a very tall stack of hot buttered toast. A toast to Mercy, said Mr. Watson, holding up his glass of orange juice. A toast to our darling. Our dear, said Mrs. Watson. A toast to Mercy, said Baby.
And he's like, that's a big burger.
Let me see the big burger. What's your favorite?
Nice. That's a lot of food.
So much
Lots of food.
much toast noodles. They all would have been food. Or the pig would have been real food.
In my opinion, said Eugenia, pigs should not be toasted. In my opinion, pigs do not belong at the kitchen table. To our hero, said Mr. Watson, where would we be without Mercy? Yes, said Mrs. Watson, who would have saved us? I can't imagine, said Ned. Me neither, said Lorenzo. They all clinked glasses. Mercy had another piece of toast.
You must really like toast.
He must really like it.
Last chapter. Outside the Watsons' house, the sun was rising. First, the sun was red, and then it was orange. It rose higher and higher. Inside the Watsons' house, Mercy was lying on the couch. She was getting ready to take a nap.
She's full. She's real full. Then she's gonna have more toast.
Alright, I love them.
And then bigger.
Bright, bright is the morning sun, said Mr. and Mrs. Watson, but brighter still is our porcine wonder. Mercy smiled. She closed her eyes. She was asleep before Mr. and Mrs. Watson even finished the song.
I want to go to bed.
Makes you a little sleepy, huh? The end. Thank you for reading with me, friends. We finished our book all up. And today, when we are writing during Writers Workshop, Miss Coleman is going to show you some skills that we can learn while we write about our book. Okay, so I'm glad that you guys liked that book. What was your favorite part? Lorenzo, what's your favorite part?
About
Can you
the
sit
fire.
on your pockets, please, and raise your hand?
At the fire part was my name.
The fire department, there was a Lorenzo in the book. Chris, what was your favorite part? The ending, when she was all snuggled up on the couch. It makes you want to all snuggle up.
Yeah.
Sarah, what was your favorite part?
When she cried on the page.
When she cried on the pig?
Yeah.
When she finally caught Mercy? Alyssa? When they were eating, like all of them together. Christian?
When they were chasing.
When they were chasing.
That was pretty.
It was pretty silly. Madison? When they thought that she called the fire department. That's so silly. Riley?
That's so weird.
When she was trying to look for the buttered toast. Hassan? Mm-hmm. That was a good part. Mila, last one. When she was all snuggled up with them. I thought that part was so silly. Virtual friends, thank you guys for reading with us. Sit on your pockets. Thank you. We will see you guys tomorrow.